Good morning, students. Welcome again to our mathematics class. It's me, Sir Donnel, your mathematics teacher. I hope that everyone is okay and safe right now. So, are you ready for our today's math quest? All right, but before that, let's remember some of the reminders for our online class. First, be on time. So be prepared and charge your gadget before our class. Second, mute your microphone if you are not speaking. Third, use the chat box if you have queries and other concerns. And lastly, be attentive and participate actively in our classwork. I am glad that you are here today. Let us check who is present for this math session. So I have sent a Jamboard link for you to put your name through a sticky note. So use a sticky note and post your first name in the Jamboard. All right. So I have your attendance right now. So we have 12 girls and 13 boys who are present today. So let's get the ball rolling. So let us see if you can still recall our lesson yesterday. We will have a game. So we will call this game as the final answer. What you need to do is to answer the questions and write the letter of the correct answer. So definitely you will need a pen and a piece of paper. So let's start. It is a kind of graph that uses line segments to show the changes of data over a period of time. A, line graph; B, bar graph; C, pie graph; or letter D, pictograph. Okay, the correct answer is line graph. So as we have studied, line graph is used to show information that changes over time. So we have discussed the two kinds of line graph. First is the single line graph. The single line graph is used to present one set of data. And for the double line graph is used to compare two different subjects or data over a period of time. Okay, are you ready for the next question? Number 2. It is also called the vertical axis on the line graph. A, V axis; B, W axis; C, X axis; or letter D, Y axis. Write the letter of the correct answer. Okay, time's up. The correct answer is y-axis. Correct. So y-axis is also called as the vertical axis. It is numbers and usually starts with 0. All right, for the third question. What is the horizontal axis in the line graph that shows time periods? What is the horizontal axis in the line graph that shows time periods? A, V axis; B, W axis; C, X axis; or letter D, Y axis. Okay, the correct answer is x-axis. So the x-axis is also called as the horizontal axis. So it indicates different time periods such as months, days, weeks, years, hours, and the like. And for our fourth question, it shows the units on the y-axis of the line graph. Is it letter A, area, B, scale, C, perimeter, or letter D, interval? Okay, the correct answer is scale. Scale is the unit on the y-axis. For example, in the given graph, the scale is the income in pesos. So it starts from 0 and with the interval of 500. And for our last question, which of the following is not a part of a line graph? Is it letter A, title, B, axis, C, pictures, or letter D, y-axis? Okay, so let's see if your answers are correct. The correct answer is pictures. So primarily, the parts of the line graph are the x-axis and the y-axis, the scale. You can also find the title, the legend, and the source. So excellent. Let us see the scores by filling out the link of the Google form. Okay, let us see your scores. All right, now we can see from our review exercises that 48% got 5, so excellent. 44% got 4 points, very good. And few or 8% got 3 and 2 points. Good job. You can still review our previous lesson to make you learn more and improve your scores. So overall, good job to everyone. With that, I will give you this virtual clap. Now let's move on to our lesson, which is interpreting data presented in the line graph. And with that, after this session, you are expected to interpret data presented in different kinds of line graphs, from single to double line graphs. So now observe the line graph and answer the following questions. So for our first example, we have, so who can tell me what kind of line graph is being presented here? Yes, Anika? Correct. So the presented line graph is an example of a single line graph. So what is the graph all about? CJ? All right. So the graph is all about the population of pupils at Bonifacio Elementary School for 3 school years. So we can get that information from the title of the line graph. Second question, what is the number of enrolled pupils for each school year? So we can see that from 2018 to 2019, there are 1,500 enrolled pupils. From 2019 to 2020, we have 1,850 pupils. From 2020 to 2021 school year, we have 2,200 enrolled pupils. And for the third question, what can you say about the population of pupils enrolled from 2018 to 2021? Yes, correct. So since the line graph goes up, it means that the population increases for a period of 3 school years. We can determine that the value increases because the line is also increases, or the line goes up. For the second example, okay, what kind of line graph is being presented? Yes, Jared, correct. So still, the graph is an example of a single line graph. So what's the title of the graph? Correct. The title of the graph is the number of tourists who visited Placer's mountain resort. And what does the scale in the y-axis represent? In the y-axis, it represents the number of tourists. For the third question, in which month recorded the highest number of tourists visited the resort? And how about the lowest? So we can see that the highest recorded number of tourists is in December 2019, and the lowest is on February 2020. And for the fourth question, is the line graph increasing or decreasing? Very good. Since the line graph goes down, it means that the number of tourists who visited the resort decreases for 3 months, meaning the line graph is decreasing. For example, number 3, observe and study this graph. What kind of line graph is the given above? Yes, Francis? Okay, correct. This is a double line graph because it consists of two line segments. Again, what's the difference between the single line graph and the double line graph? Yes, Cassandra? Very good. The single line graph is used for one set of data, while the double line graph is used to compare two different subjects or data over a period of time. So now let's answer the other questions. So what is the title of the line graph? Very good. So the number of cell phones and notebooks sold by ABC store for 3 months. In which months were the number of cell phones greater than the notebooks? All right, correct. The months of June, July, and August, as seen and presented on the line graph. And for the fourth question, what is the difference between the total number of sold units of cell phones and the notebooks for 3 months? Again, what is the difference between the total number of sold units of cell phones and notebooks for 3 months? So first thing to do is to add the number of cell phones that were sold. So we have 35 plus 45 plus 60. So that is equal to 140. And then for the notebooks, we have 15 plus 12 plus 12, which is equal to 39. Since we are looking for the difference between the two products, the cell phones and the notebooks, so we have 140 minus 39, which is equal to 101. So 101 is called the difference. Nice job. Let's practice what we have learned. We will have again another game. Are you excited? So for now, we have a teamwork game. So first, listen carefully to the instruction. First, I will give you this line graph. All right, so study carefully and answer the questions based from the presented data in the line graph. So you have your group now. So I divided you into two groups. Okay, so we are now okay. So this game is called a Kahoot game. Okay, That's the Kahoot game. So join www.kahoot.it and enter the game pin, which is 101563 and indicate your team name. So are you now ready? Let's start the game. So again, join at www.kahoot.it with the game pin presented here on the screen, and we are waiting for the teams to join. So let us wait for the two teams to join the game. Okay, very good. So Matinik and Matiaga teams are already on the game, and we are starting from 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, start. So we have interpreting data in line graph. First question, what kind of line graph is shown below? Okay, the correct answer is double line graph. So Mechanic is on the lead with 807 points. Next question. What is the title of the line graph? What is the title of the line graph? So you choose from the options below. Is it savings in pesos, January, February, March, April, May, Zia and Nathan savings for 100 to 500? Okay, so two teams got it right. Very good. So Martinique is on the lead with 1,525 points. True or false? Zia and Nathan have the same amount of savings during March and April. Is it true or false? Zia and Nathan have the same amount of savings during March and April. Okay, the correct answer is true. So only one team got it right. And that's Team Matchaga. Okay, with 2,101 points. And for the fourth question. Okay, let's go to number 4 question. In which month were Zia's savings greater than Nathan? Is it March and April, January and February, January and May, or February and May? Okay, the correct answer is February and May. So only one team got it right. So that's Team Machaga, which is in the lead with 2,101 points. And for our last question, what is the difference between their savings on May? Again, what is the difference between their savings on May? Is it 100, 150, 200, or 250? Let us see who will be the winner for this game. Okay, so the correct answer is 200, and the two teams got it right. So our winner is Team Matchaga with 2,728 points, and the second is Team Matinik with 2,129. So congratulations to all. You deserve another virtual clap. Keep up the good work, and I hope you enjoy our game and you learn from it. But if you want to learn more, you may click and visit these links or scan these QR codes for more videos about our line graphs. So again, congratulations. And if you have questions or clarifications, you may message me through this email address. Thank you, students, and have a good day.